prep instructions on how to prep. So the first thing is I would be reviewing whatever rewrites I have. Like, what kind of scrap pieces of paper do I have around? Like, for instance, me, if I'm looking right now, I've got so future casting piece of paper floating around, something on health, something about somebody I was dating. That looks like a home to-do list. This looks like, I don't even know what this is. And oh, this is also some random note. So really, I've got like a couple pieces of paper that have just like kind of like all sorts of stuff that I've been working on. So step one would be to like go get whatever you've been working on and like review it. And what that means is in there might be some things that feel really, really good. Maybe you want to read them and see, are these due to be rewritten up? Can these be juiced up at all? Or are these so juicy and on today's kind of a down day? So should I find something more soothing? So step one is to take a look at what you have around you and kind of clean it up, raise it up if you feel good and you can and make it more positive. If you're feeling lower and you just need something more soothing, bring it down. But whatever is relevant for you in that time. So that would be step number one. Step number two would be checking your brain for any current bullshit that just is kind of like today, right? So a lot of it, we start off, we come into the program, we're rewriting stuff from the past, but on any given morning, there could be something else like, oh man, I don't want to have that meeting today, or oh my God, I have no time, or oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. And so it's a really, really good practice to also be taking a look at like literally what is active right now and shift that a little. That tends to be like 1, 2, or 3 lines or 3 bullet points. Like whenever you're cleaning up something for like the morning or the day, it's not like it's usually not like a 20-page bullet point. So it can be done pretty quickly. You realize, wow, I'm stressed and not excited. And I feel like I have no time. And you're like, well, shit, I don't want to live life like that. So then we say, what do I actually know? And rewrite that into something different. I know it, I can let myself off the hook. I know this is all energy before action. I know actually everything is unfolding. Today, I want to breathe deeper. Today, I want to relax and just do a little mini rewrite of any like bullshit from the day, any fresh bullshit, freshly brewed bullshit we can smooth over. Step number 3, right? So you have one, check and refresh old rewrites, check the brain for new bullshit. And then the third one would be checking your future casting, checking your vision. Every single day I go, $250K a month, watch out, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Right? So I'm keeping, so that like, that's just a very, doesn't have to be something like that. It can be anything, a detail from your future casting, what you want to go for, checking that vision and making sure that's on the radar, because we don't want to spend all of our time just cleaning up stuff from the present and the past. We want to make sure we have our eye on something that we're going towards, which is whatever you want, 100 grand in the bank, 20 grand a month, freedom from whoever you owe money to, new employees at the business, new assistant, dialed in team, unveiling a new project, like whatever that is, we want to make sure we are feeding that little plant every single day. So that's number 3, is checking the vision and make sure that we have a couple bullet points on a piece of paper. So every day we can remind ourselves where we're actually going. And then number 4 is to design your 20-minute energy routine. This could be really, you could be designing a 5-minute energy routine. You could design a 30-minute energy routine, an hour-long energy routine. But let's just, for the sake of ease, assume we're all going to design 20-minute energy routine. So what this means is, in an energy routine, you guys have done, this is what we do every single week. We know that there's like some core components in there, right? So write this down. Under number 4, design, we know we have options. Meditate, listen to whoever, Abraham, Joe Dispenza, Deepak, Wayne Dyer, whoever your usual suspect is. You could choose breathing. Then we also know, I kind of lump those three together. So usually maybe I choose one of those kind of things, like, hey, I'm going to breathe, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to listen to something, just to kind of ease into it. Then I love adding in a list of appreciation is an option to include. This is an appreciation rant of everything that is currently in your life. It's really hard to manifest something new while trying to escape something. So it's really good to actively appreciate the things you can appreciate about the current situation. So you could add in 5 minutes of, or 2 minutes or 1 minute of random ranting of appreciation. The next thing is that you could include in your energy routine is reading your rewrites. And that could be a combination of ones from the past, one from today, anything, any neurotransmitter pathways that you think would be a good idea to widen, right? We know that widening new neurotransmitter pathways is essentially exactly the same thing as building up a new energy. So what do you want to rehearse? What do you want to solidify in your body? What new version of the stories do you want? So time to read your rewrites. Futurecast is a really good next option. Future casting, vision boarding, anything where you are like looking down the pike and getting into that. And then also you can add in there just time to like download inspiration. Sometimes after we do a little energy work, the ideas are just kind of flowing, and it's really nice to capture those. Review, what kind of inspiration are we downloading? That's kind of in the same category of re-looking at our plan for the day, re-looking at our plan for the week. So we are saying, oh, now I'm in high energy. Let me review the plans I had, because it can be really interesting. If we make plans and schedule our day in low energy, it can be really interesting to think what we want to change after we've gotten in high energy.